what's going on, heroes? Welcome back to the vlog. So there's a couple of things that I need to address. There's a couple of concerns that I need to address. There's a couple of questions that I need to answer pertaining to the video that I made about the memory lapse. So I'm just gonna go ahead and answer some of those questions. I'm gonna get to some of the concerns. Now, I have bipolar, okay? I've mentioned this several times before, and one of the misfortunes of bipolar is not just like the depression, the manic episodes, sleeping, adrenaline, euphoric. All those things are true, but also memory lapse is a serious thing that comes with it. Now, it can happen when you're going through the depression side, the manic side, or even when you're leveled out the way I have been. About 2 weeks ago, I was going through a really bad manic episode. If you guys rewind, I actually even made an episode talking about that I had bipolar depression and that I was crashing. I was going into the depression side. And then I believe last week, basically the entire vlog was talking about, the entire week I should say, was talking about recovering from that and trying to deal with it and everything I do to be able to overcome it and get out of my own head, which came with the hiking videos, the hiking vlogs that I did. Now, the other side is I understand your concerns about the tumors. It could be a mini stroke, cancer, and all the other stuff that you guys were hitting me up about, not only in the comment section, but also on Instagram, in the private and the DMs. So as far as I know, none of that is true. I talked to my physician already. I told him everything that's been going on, and according to him, it basically fell into line as far as what's been going on, and it triggered. So that day I got some news about something that I can't really tell you guys about because I haven't cleared it with the person that this pertains to. But after I got that news, a couple of hours after that is when this whole situation went into effect. And after talking to my physician, like I said, that's what kind of triggered that part to happen, and that's why I have that memory lapse where I can't remember anything. And it does have to do with stress. It has to do with not only the bipolar, it has to do with a bunch of different factors. And if you guys have been watching the vlogs for the last couple of weeks, last couple of months, you know that I've been under a lot of stress, not only with the housing situation, financially, my car, the family, everything. It's just been a whole lot of stuff going on health-wise and everything. So that has been contributing a lot as far as my manic episodes go, and as far as the depression goes, as far for the bipolar. Now, this new situation that had just happened and what triggered the memory lapse, I can't tell you about, but that is definitely what happened. Now, talking to my physician, he said if this continues to happen more consistently, then at that point I would have to go to the hospital. I would have to get a CAT scan, get my head checked, and find out if there is something beyond just what falls within the perimeters of the bipolar and the memory lapse, okay? I know that this is not the type of vlog that you guys normally get from us, but I know that there was a lot of concerns based on that video, and I just wanted to go ahead and address everything. I wanted to get some of those concerns out there so that I can give you some answers to everything that's been going on. But actually, you know what, let me do a hard cut right now. Let me contact the person that I'm talking about and see if I can clear that so that I'll be able to give you the full picture. So let me do a hard cut right now. Quería saber si estaba bien contigo para decir qué pasó el viernes.
Pues dilo.
¿Está bien?
Sí, conmigo no hay problema.
¿Qué pasó, mam? Tú di qué pasó.
Pues yo lo único que sé que pasó fue que me pegó un piquetazo en la mitad de mi cabeza y sentí como que mi balance se fue. Y de ahí empezó mi ojo izquierdo llore y llore y llore, pero no le tomé en cuenta hasta que llegué a la casa. Eso fue jueves. El día viernes fue que yo llamé a tu hermano y le dije lo que estaba pasando y él me dijo, vete a la emergencia. Pero la que me llevó fue tu hermana. En la emergencia me dijeron que me había dado un pequeño stroke en mi ojo izquierdo. Okay, eso fue lo que me dijeron en la emergencia. Ayer fui a ver al doctor del ojo y él me dijo que tengo que ver el jueves a mi doctor del cerebro para que él diga qué fue lo que pasó.
All right, you guys, so I don't know if you guys heard that, but my mother gave me clearance to go ahead and talk about what had happened. Obviously you guys already heard it. If you don't speak Spanish, I'll try to add some captions, but in case you still don't understand, let me go ahead and just reiterate what she just told me. On Friday, she had a stroke. Her left eye and her mouth started drooping. She started feeling really bad. She ended up going to the hospital. They admitted her and they told her she had a little stroke, okay? Now remember, I had already said that the week before I was going through a manic episode. I was feeling really bad. I haven't been able to sleep. My diet has been just out of control. And then I was dealing with the depressive side. I was crashing, I was feeling really bad, okay? Now, on top of all that, with the stress and everything that I already mentioned in the first half of this, then my mom hits me with this information. Well, actually, they notified me about this information that she just had a stroke and she's in a hospital, and that was the trigger. According to my doctor and everything that I just told you guys, plus other stuff that I really not gonna mention right now, plus what you just heard my mom say, is what triggered it. That was the tipping point right there, which triggered the memory lapse. Again, it's common when it comes to bipolar. It's not very, very common for it to last that long, but it's common enough that it does happen and it falls within the perimeters. Now, again, according to my physician, if it happens more consistently and if it happens longer periods of time, that's when I should be concerned. But, okay, I understand, okay? I understand. I already made an appointment to go see him. I made an appointment to go talk to him in person, get some blood work done, get a CAT scan or a head scan, and then just go through the procedure to see what is really going on, just in case, as a backup plan, to make sure that everything's on the top and top. But that's basically what happened. I've been dealing with all this stuff. My mom having a stroke kind of just tipped it over the edge, which was a rippling effect, which caused that whole situation to happen. I really do appreciate the concern that you guys have shown. I really do appreciate, you know, the prayers that you guys have sent to me. Thank you so much for that. I really do appreciate it, sincerely. But I just wanted to address some of those concerns. I wanted to answer some of those questions and give you just a better understanding of everything that's been going on. And hopefully I've been able to do that. If for whatever reason you have more concerns or questions or anything, leave them in the comments or hit me up on Instagram. I'm usually really good to responding to comments and messages. So yeah, there you go. That's the whole story right there. That's the whole story of why that happened, and how I'm trying to recover from it is by taking it easy. One of the main things is try to relax, try to take naps, try to get some rest whenever you can. But the problem is I'm not really a nap kind of person. I'm not really a sit down and relax type of person. I'm a constantly go type of person. So I'm finding it very difficult. Today I did try to take a little nap, but I couldn't. I just laid there for like 20 minutes and try to relax. Meanwhile, the girls were doing whatever they were doing. But yeah, there you go. That's the whole story. That's everything. I hope I answered everything. I know that this is definitely not the kind of vlog that you guys were expecting today, but I know that it was an important one. I know that I needed to address a lot of things. So there you go. Thank you guys for watching. Make sure you hit the like button, make sure to subscribe, and tomorrow we will be back to a regular vlog. Peace.